We've all heard the horror stories about how AI is going to replace people's jobs and take over the customer service space. In fact, we've worked with people who specifically requested that we don't mention some of the new automation that we're implementing to the call center representatives because they were afraid that it would make them upset. So, today we're going to investigate if marketing automation can replace people's jobs and run marketing and sales campaigns all on its own. To start, I'm going to list out some of the main responsibilities a call center rep is responsible for. Mainly customer outreach, follow-ups, scheduling appointments, directing leads or clients to the best department to help them, and recording all of this data. Customer outreach, let's say, is making a set number of phone calls a day, and just for fun, we'll also assume that they regularly send out emails and leave voicemails. So can an automation bot call leads and leave voicemails? Yes, it can. However, most of these outbound calls are going to be directing information at the lead rather than having a conversation with the lead. For example, maybe your outreach AI voice detects somebody answers the phone and they say, "Hello," and then it'll start responding, "Hi, I'm Mindy from Fantastic Company. We received your form fill and I was hoping we can discuss the project that you're interested in doing. Is now a good time to talk?" It can pause and wait for a response, then connect to a live agent to continue the rest. If the person doesn't answer, it can leave a voicemail and a callback number and send out an email with fields that populate with whatever the user filled out on their submission form. Why does a lead answering the phone cause the AI to connect with a live agent rather than continuing the call? For one, background noise or an unclear voice is enough to derail an AI. We've all experienced those calls where you're being sent in circles trying desperately to get a bot to understand you. While this process is getting better, it's not yet perfected. If that person has a specific question or gives details about what they want, the AI can record that information, but can't choose the best response that will convert the lead. Long story short, initial customer outreach can be taken over by automation, but we still need the humans to bring that lead to the finish line. Next, we'll discuss follow-ups and scheduling appointments. If you're familiar with channel automation, you may already know the answer to this already. Yes, we can automate follow-ups and appointment scheduling, but there is still a need for a human touch with parts of the process. An AI voice is great at calling the exact hours that you tell it to call and letting people know, "This is a reminder from Fantastic Company that you have an appointment in an hour. Press 1 to confirm." Also, something like, "We're sorry to hear that your appointment for Tuesday at 3 p.m. was canceled. Let's pick a time that works best for you. Please say what day and time you're available to meet, or press 2 to connect to a live representative." Before you ask, yes, these AI bots can recognize dates and times and relay that information to the team. They will usually repeat the date and time back just to make sure that they heard the speaker correctly. We all know that this would be the interaction in a perfect world, but the real world doesn't follow this script. That's where humans come in. If a client changes their mind, has questions, or simply decides to cancel, you don't want that conversation to end with, "Your appointment's been canceled. Thank you. Goodbye." A good call center rep will ask questions and try to turn the conversation around to get the sale. We've only talked about phone calls up until now, but this is the same case with text messages. The difference is that a call center rep may see an AI conversation taking place and decide to pop in and take over that chat seamlessly. Especially with self-servicing scheduling, your team needs to be alerted if an appointment was created so they can schedule the sales rep accordingly. That's the biggest mistake that companies make when they first set up automatic text and phone calls. And automated team alerts need to be set up when the appointment is booked. Before we wrap up, I want to address the set and forget mentality with automation. When you're driving conversations, it should never be a set and forget process because the world is constantly changing. The time of year, the time of day, economic factors, and more require lead-based companies to adapt and innovate in the hopes that they will keep up and stay in business. I'm not trying to scare anyone into forced adaptation to new technologies, but now more than ever, having a unique marketing strategy is crucial. That's something that a bot can't do for you. I encourage opening yourself to industry experts and keeping an open mind to a change for the better. Our opinion on automation replacing people is that we aren't at that stage yet where it's effectively possible. It's technically possible, but your clients aren't going to be having a good user experience. Instead, use automation to remove some of the tedious busy work from your team and free up some of their time to become practitioners in their field. Automation is a tool, not an all-in-one solution. Want to share your thoughts or maybe just have a chat? We have a podcast called ChowPod where we break down lead conversion strategies and new technologies with other industry experts. It's a great place to get some new ideas and learn marketing strategies for free. If you want to be a guest, email hello@channelautomation.com and let us know. Also, be sure to visit www.channelautomation.com to investigate how automation has made our clients' lives easier. Thanks for listening.